Orruks, welcome back to the channel. Sharpy is here.
Yeah.
I was expecting you to say hi.
Hi.
And he's brought some nice smashy stuff.
I think we both brought some nice smashy stuff, to be fair.
Exactly, so it is the debut of the Gutbusters. I've nearly finished them. They're almost at 2,000 points. We've got another Iron Blaster and an Ale Guzzler to go. But they're ready. And what better way to test them out than against something else equally as smashy?
Definitely.
So, it's not an exact amount of points. We're playing 1690 because that's what I've got and that's what Sharpy's got at the minute. So we thought we'd give them a whirl out. So basically, this Gutbuster tribe is friends with the Beast Claw pack. They've come down from the mountains where they reside, moving on to start and destroy a city. But on the plains, there is some orky goodness and some mega bosses.
Yes.
Running around, screaming.
Not one, but three.
Yeah, 3 triplets.
Yes.
Kevin, Bob and Stuart.
Yes.
Of course. Running around, shouting their mouths off, and the tyrant, who's hiding down here, wants a piece of them and wants their heads lopped off. So, without further ado, let's have a quick look through the armies that we've brought. Right, so here we go, guys. This is 1690 points of Gutbuster Ogres. Of course, with an Ale Guzzler ally, which is here. And he's ready to smash some stuff up. So what have we got? Heroes, we've got a Tyrant. Tyrant is armed with a giant club, even though it's a blade. I swear it is. We've then got 2 butchers on either side. This guy's going to have the dual stumps, even though he's actually got hackers. And this guy is going to have the hammer. Both of them are rocking cauldrons. We've got a unit of 6 iron guts with all their goodiness. We've got a unit of 3 lead belchers here. And then we've got a unit of 12 ogres. So you've got the maw, you've got the grot lookout, you've got a banner, you've got a caller in there somewhere. Yeah, and then we've got 1 iron blaster. The general is going to be the tyrant. He's going to take wild fury, which gives him +1 to hit if he's taken a wound. And we're going to have the bellowing blade, which means I get to reroll 1 failed to wound for every enemy hero that is within 12 inches. So that's 1690 of ogres. So here we go, this is Sharpy's 1680 of Ironjawz, and you are running that Ironjawz allegiance, aren't you?
Yes, everything is pure Ironjawz. We're running the Iron Fist formation, hence the 5-man squad of brutes, all with the 2 weapon fixtures. I can't remember what it's called now. But anyway, yep. And we've got a squad of Ard Boys and the Gorgrunter squad down there with the big boss in the front.
Yep. So he gets an extra wound or something, doesn't he?
Extra 2 wounds.
Right, and these all get D6 movement at the start of the turn.
At the start of hero phase, yes.
Ouch! So that's the battalion, isn't it?
Yes.
And then you've got a few heroes.
Yeah, just a bit.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 mega bosses.
Yep.
One of them is the general, the one with the cape is the general.
Yep.
He's my custom mega boss. Both of them, as you see, is what you get on them. They just stay with the boss chopper and Riptide Fist.
And what command trait is he taking?
He is taking Brutish Cunning.
Yep.
Which is going to be very handy. And he's also taking the Destroyer Artifact.
Okay.
Which increases the weapon damage characteristic of one of his
Ah, crap.
weapons that he's got.
Yeah, that's not good. You've got a couple of war chanters?
Yes, we've got 2 war chanters in there. Again, as you see, is what we've got.
Yep.
And we've got 1 Weird Knob Shaman in there as well for good measure.
And finally...
Yeah, and the big guy at the back is my Maw Crusher.
Yep.
With the Mega Boss. He's running the Boss Gore Hacker and the Scrap Tooth.
Okay, so because you've got a battalion, you get to take a second artifact. So who's got the second artifact?
The second artifact is on the Maw Crusher, well, the Mega Boss on the Maw Crusher, and he's getting the Doobing of Mork, which basically is an invulnerable save of 6+.
Nice, not bad, not bad. So, let's deploy. So, the mission is Battle for the Pass, previously known as Border War, but now you play it this way. So, if I control this objective, the Titan in the forest here, I score 1 point. I score 2 for controlling the middle ones, and 4 if I can get the Sharpies. Equally, his is worth 1. If he can get to mine, it's worth 4 points. Right, so deployment, we've got the unit with 12 Ogres here. I figure, you know, taking D3 mortal wounds in exchange for +1 to hits, pretty going to be alright. We've got both the Butchers and the Tyrant in the middle. We've got the Ironjaqz straight in the middle. We've got the Giant to hopefully come around this side, the Ale Guzzler, and we've got the Iron Blasters, Lead Belchers up here, because if that Maw Crusher charges me, all he has to do is roll a 1 and he's gone. Which I wouldn't mind. And then obviously the Iron Blaster behind. Sharpy's counter deployment, he's got the Gorgrunters on the side for a fast flank. He's got a nice little blob squad here with a War Chanter, the Shaman, a Mega Boss, and the Ard Boys. And then up this side, he's got the Maw Crusher, the other Mega Boss, the other War Chanter, and the Brutes. So of course, like I said, the Gutbusters have come down from the mountains. They want through this passage into this local city. Orcs want to fight. They've heard that the Gutbuster tribe, and there's a guy here called Zerg Cockgobbler who wants some tasty orky to put in his cauldron.
Well, we'll see.
Yes, we shall see. So, it's going to be the first time me using Gutbusters, one of the first times Sharpy's using the Ironjawz. So might get a few things wrong, but we'll try and make sure we get stuff right. We've got a few bits of terrain as well. So this bit is damned. This is inspiring. This one basically, if you run through it, is it damned or cursed? I don't know. Basically, you run through this, you roll a 1 and you die. Same as this piece, and same as this piece. Meanwhile, that one is mystical. So if you roll a 1, you can't do anything, but if on a roll of about 2 to 6, you can reroll wounds.
Yes.
Okay, so first up in the hero phase, is the General, the Orruk Mega Boss down here is going to wah, and he needs a 3 or less because there's 3 more units around him to give everyone +1 attack.
No.
No. And then the War Chanter is going to use Frenzy of Violence. Pick an enemy, pick a unit within 10, and you can add 1 to all the hit rolls.
Mega Boss on the Maw Crusher.
On the Maw Crusher, of course. I didn't expect anything less. Okay, so down here, the War Chanter is going to use the Frenzy thing on the Mega Boss, which is +1 to hit.
Yes.
And then the Shaman is going to use Mystic Shield. So Sharpy's going to cast Mystic Shield, which is +1 to your armor save. Who's that going on?
That is going on the Mega Boss.
So 6 on 2 dice, and he gets it, and I can't stop it because I'm out of range. Interesting enough, I've got 2 mages.
Oh well.
I'm not used to playing with mages, I'm used to Khorne.
Yeah, it takes some bit.
But, last thing, you've also got your battalion.
Yes.
Which allows you to move.
Yeah.
Is it just D6 inches for everything in the battalion?
A D6 inches for everything in the battalion.
Okay, so let's start rolling. So we'll go from this side. So Gorgrunters.
First sword.
It's 5, yeah. What else is in the Ard Boys?
Ard Boys, 3.
Yep.
And Brutes.
Brutes down here. They get 4. And is that everything that's in the battalion?
That's everything that's in battalion.
Right, cool. So we'll move them and then do your normal movement as well. Okay, so we've done the rest of the hero phase. We rolled the Destruction Allegiance abilities. Sharpy didn't roll a 6 for any of his heroes, despite having 6. So not a single 6 was rolled at all. We also rolled for these guys here because of the terrain, and Sharpy didn't roll a single one, so everybody could move forward. And they're all getting reroll wounds, which is good for Sharpy. So basically all of this has moved and ran forward. These guys didn't run, and Sharpy wants to keep them just back off the objective. They're just close enough that they will score it, but can't make the charge. These guys though could make a 12-inch charge. Sharpy could have moved them a little bit closer, but he was a bit dubious. So do you want to go for the charge?
We'll go for the charge.
12.
Oops. Oh,
12 inches, can he do it? No, quite the opposite. So I forgot to mention this guy's ran backwards. So Sharpy scores 2 points for this objective, 1 free zone for the War Chanter here, and 2 points for this one up here. The Maw Crusher is actually out of range to be able to shoot. Okay, so hero phase for me. Now I've looked at the Butchers, and what I'm going to do, I can hurt myself. So I'm going to roll for me spells first, but then I'm going to go for the Cauldron afterwards. So I don't think your War Chanter is within 18 to be able to dispel me. No, he's not. So, this Butcher is going to use Ferocious Maw on these guys. So it goes off on a 7, which I get. So, let's have a look. So you suffer D3 mortal wounds. So you suffer 1 mortal wound, but on a 4 more, you suffer another D3.
Yep.
No, so you just basically take 1 mortal wound on these guys.
Sure.
As a result of that, the other Butcher is then going to cast Mystic Shield on the Ironjaqz. On a 6, I get that off on a 9, so they've got +1 armor save. The Tyrant is going to use Bully the Tyrant on the normal Ogres, so they take D3 mortal wounds,
Yep.
but then they never have to take morale check as long as the Tyrant is alive. Of course, I kill an Ogre. Woohoo! First blood. So then this guy's going to eat from his cauldron. On a 1, I think he chokes. Yeah, he suffers D3 mortal wounds. So that Butcher actually takes 3 wounds. As a result, the other Butcher will now eat and roll a 6, which is pick an enemy unit that's within 7, and on a 4 more they suffer D3 mortal wounds. That's not what I wanted. I was kind of hoping they would heal him, but never mind. I think that is all of my hero phase nearly. Apart from, these guys are going to damn themselves. So I suffer another D3 mortal wounds.
Yep.
Watch us roll a 5. 2. So I sort of take 1 mortal wound on these guys, but it means I'm a +1 to hit.
Yep.
So let's do, Destruction and Allegiance things, which I forget because they're all different now. So the Butcher, no. The Tyrant, no. And the other Butcher, no. So nothing happens for any of them. Let's move. Okay, so movement. We've left the lead belchers where they are. The guy in front is now within 12 of the Maw Crusher, but the back 2 guys aren't. I've moved the Ironjaqz forward and the Ale Guzzler as well. The Ale Guzzler is going to need a 10-inch charge to make it to the Maw Crusher. The Ironjaqz are going to need an 11. We pushed the Tyrant up here. I forgot to mention as well, he got Swift Strider or something for the name of his weapon, so he can move 8 instead of 6. And of course the Butcher and the Ogres have all pushed forward here. So we actually have some shooting. I'm not used to this, Sharpy. Like, this is my more shooty army. So we've got 1 shot from the Iron Blaster at the Maw Crusher, and I hit on 4s. I hit, I wound on 2s. So the guys here, 1 has D6 attacks and the other 2 have D3. So 2 D3 for 1 attack each, and then D6 for 2. Lovely. So let's work them out. So 4 attacks at the Maw Crusher, hitting on 4s. That's 2 hits. Wounding on 3s. That's 2 at -1, Sharpy. So what's your normal save? 3 plus?
So 4s.
Yeah.
Oh,
Takes
no.
2 damage. I'll take that. Shame about the Iron Blaster, but never mind. Next up though, we've got charges. Ale Guzzler. I need a 10. I actually need a double 5, Sharpy. And he gets a 7. And the Ironjaqz, a 9, not quite enough. And lastly, the Ogres, Gutbusters. That is probably not going to be enough. So yeah, these guys needed a 6-inch charge and I rolled a 5, which meant that they didn't make it, unfortunately. So I scored 1 point here. Didn't get far enough forward on this side, and I was banking on making this charge to be able to score this objective. So I only scored 1 to Sharpy's 5. But who was going first? I got a 3.
I got a 6.
Oh no, you can choose though. I'm guessing you're going first.
Yeah, I'm going first.
Right. So, hero phase. Who's he using his +1 to hit ability on?
It's going to be on the Odd Boys.
On the Hard Boys. Cool. And then you've got this guy.
He...
Mystic Shield here because he's so far back.
Yeah, probably on the Mega Boss.
Okay. So casting value of 6 on the Mega Boss for Mystic Shield. And Sharpy gets it, and I'm out of range to be able to stop it.
War Chanter again is going to be on the Maw Crusher.
Of course. So that's +1 to hit, and then I'm guessing the Mega Boss, he picks 1 unit to, is it
No, he doesn't do that. That's a reaction ability, that one. His
No, his command ability.
Oh, yeah, his Warg, which is going to be, yeah. So
It's +1 attack on all them, isn't it?
If I get less than it. It's...
You have to roll less than the unit.
Yes.
Less than the number of units. So you've got 3 around you.
Yep.
So you get a 3. So they've all got an extra attack.
Yep.
Ouch. Right. But then you've got your D6 movement, and then you've got your destruction ability.
Yes, and it's only melee that get an extra attack with that.
Yes. So, for your destruction, Ironjawz, allegiance thing, Mega Boss, do you roll a 6?
I do.
So 1 unit can move, charge, or pile in. So I'm guessing you want to do the move. To get closer to then do your normal move. In fact, they're going to get a double move, aren't they?
They already got a double move, so I think I'll do it on him.
You're going to move him?
Him.
So he gets to move 6 inches if he's more than 12 away from an enemy model. Which he's not. He is within 12 of the butcher, so he can't, of the tyrant. So
it's
in
gonna
fact,
it's going to have to be them.
you can't because they're within 12.
Ah.
So it would only be the war chanter if you could.
You know what? Even that's worth it. I'll do the war chanter.
You're going to move the war
I'm
chanter.
going to move the war chanter.
Right, okay. Then roll a 6 for the war chanter, see if he can... Wow. So he could choose somebody else, which is probably going to be him, because these guys can't move. So basically he's going to get a move.
Yep.
So then roll for him.
Nope.
No. And then you've got the war chanter over this side.
Nope.
The mega boss.
Yes.
So the mega boss can pick a unit.
It's going to be the Maw Crusher.
You're going to now move the Maw Crusher
free move the
6 inches towards us.
Yes.
But then you've also got the Maw Crusher to roll for as well.
Yeah. Come on, give me another one. No.
No. So basically, the War Chanter, this, and the Maw Crusher are all doing your destruction 6-inch move.
Yep.
Horrible. Okay, so the War Chanter's come around the back. The Shaman has hidden himself down here. And the Maw Crusher has moved right up to the rock. But now you've got your battalion moves in your hero phase. So these guys, did they just get D6 move?
It's just D6 move.
Okay, so for the Gorg Hunters,
2.
that's a 2. And then the Ard Boys,
4.
yeah. And then the Brutes over the other side.
I want the 6. Nope, 5.
5's good enough. Right, so let's move them. And then do your normal movement as well.
Yep.
Okay, so Sharpy's pulled these back with these moves so that he's got more than an 8-inch charge up to the Ogres. These guys are now 3 inches away from the Ogres at this side. And interestingly enough, I just want to mention, when I suffered D3 mortal wounds and took the 3 and then the 1, I've removed the Ogre after 3, but it should have only been after the 4 wounds, which I've realised, so we've removed the damage wound from that, and I've only lost 1 so far. The Mega Boss is coming around the side of the woods to try and attempt to charge on the Butcher, I reckon. And at this side, the Brutes have moved forward and they haven't got far to charge. The War Champ and the Mega Boss, though, did run to keep up with them because of the Brutes getting that move in the hero phase. But you've now got to shoot and attack with a Maw Crusher. Now, what does this do?
So it's an 8-inch range.
Yeah.
It's 1 attack,
Mm-hmm.
2's to hit,
Yeah.
3's to wound. -1 rend, D6 damage.
And who are you hitting?
You guys on the hill.
The Lead Belchers?
Yes.
Okay, so what was it to hit?
2 to hit. Hit.
Wound?
3 to wound. Yep.
AP or rend?
-1.
-1. I think they've got a 5 up, which will increase to a 4 up on the hill.
Yep.
Which I fail anyway.
D6 wounds.
4, which will kill one of them.
Yep.
Okay, so with killing the 1, I decided to take it from the front. Make a longer charge for you. So, charge phase. Who is charging first and who is going where, doing what?
We will do the Gorg Hunters down there, we might as well go for that.
Okay, so charge distance.
Oh, cocked.
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah, they're definitely in, but you've got enough range there to be able to wrap right round at this side, so because you were 8 inches away, so you could quite easily get all the way up here. Bad boys.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to be in easily with a 7-inch charge. I'm guessing they're going straight for the Ogres.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm guessing your Mega Boss is going next.
Yep. He's going for the little guy just beside them. He's going to try and wrap round for the trees.
Okay. Not with a 5, he's not.
Nope. That's a shame.
What are we going to have next? Someone over this side going to do something?
Yeah, we're going to do brutes.
The brutes, where, well, you roll your charge distance first and then decide.
Yep.
9, so they're going to be able to get pretty much wherever they want.
Yep.
So where do you want to go with them? Right, so the Maw Crusher is going to go for the Lead Belchers, but the brutes decided to go straight for the Iron Guts and the Ale Guzzler. So, charge distance on the Maw Crusher, Sharpy.
Come on, something good. No!
A 3.
That is not good enough for anybody.
Which, I'll have to check the terrain rules, but I don't even think you need to roll for the 1.
I'm not charging across to them. I was going to charge something completely different.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
So,
But,
it's not what I was going for.
No. So, who is going first out of all of these?
We're going to do the Gore-Grunters.
Gore-Grunters first. Okay, so first up, Sharpy is going to go with the Gore-Grunters down here. So, is this the Jagged Gore-Drenched Hacker?
That is right.
Okay. 3 attacks each, 4 for the boss. Hitting on
3s.
So,
That's pretty
your
bad.
typical rolling.
Yeah, this is pretty bad. This is pretty bad.
And then you're wounding on
3s
3s as well.
Sorry, that'd be 4s. So yeah, because the hacker, not the chopper.
Oh, so you're hitting on 4s.
Yep. And wounded on 3s.
Okay. 2 wounds at -1.
Yep.
6 up. Fail them both. And what's the damage?
1 damage on each of them.
Okay, so that's 2 damage altogether. So then you've got all of them dice plus these 2
Yep.
for the Fanged,
Maws.
Maw and Hooves, doing D3 damage because you charge more than 8 inches.
Yep. So 4s. Come on, dice. This isn't funny.
These are my dice as well. So did the 3s hit with these?
No.
No, 4s.
4s and 4s.
Wow.
This should be hurting you a lot more than this is.
Yes, it should. 2. -1. No rend.
No rend.
5 up. Fail them both, so that's 4 wounds, which kills 1. Oh, sorry, it's D3, isn't it? So 2D3. So I lose 1 ogre, basically. Which, of course, will be that guy at the back.
Of course.
So then I get to go. Okay, so next up, I'm going to go with the Iron Guts and see what the Iron Guts are made of. So I've got 19 attacks between 6 of them, because the boss basically gets an extra attack. So he needs to pile into there. And then the other guy should be able to reach within there. So if I pick all the dice up in my hand, I hit on 4s, Sharpy, I wound on 3s,
Yep.
-1 for 3 damage.
Oh boy, that's
Yep.
a lot of pain.
So there's a lot of misses. See, my dice hit me too. Wounding on 3s. So that's 5 at -1.
Yep.
So you've got 5 saves to make.
Yep.
-1, so that drops you to what, 5 up?
Yep. Come on, Rivet.
You pass 3, so I kill 2 outright. So 3 wounds each.
Yes. So
That was a good save.
that was.
Well done.
Yeah, we're getting there.
So, you would lose 2 of them.
Yep. What we'll do is.
I'm guessing you're not taking the boss and you're not taking the big choppy thing.
No, which leaves my options a bit awkward considering how they are.
Them 2?
It's gonna have to be.
Cool. So, what unit are you going to go with next? You could attempt to hurt the Gargant with 2 of the Orcs and maybe damage the Iron Guts a bit there. Or you could go with your Ard Boys and try and do the damage before.
It's gonna have to be.
Yeah, so we're going to count how many attacks he's got because there's a lot here and Sharpy's going to get the pile around a bit further. Okay, so next up we've got the Ard Boys going against the Gutbusters. 21 attacks because there's 10 of them plus the boss. What are you hitting on?
4s and then 3s.
But you were hitting on 3s because didn't you use the War Chanter?
Yes.
So 3s and 3s.
Yep.
Good rolls, come on. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad. And 3s again.
Yep.
Oh, a few misses there. And is there any AP or rend on this, sorry?
-1.
-1 rend on this?
Yep.
Wow. So 6 up.
Yep.
So I save 3, which means you kill 2 ogres.
Yep.
Which means I've now got less than 10 in the unit. So ogres are now down to only 8 models. Do I kill the guys at this side and the Gorgrunter though? No, I think I'll kill these 2 here. So these guys are well protected enough for me, so I'm going to now go back with the Ale Guzzler on your brute. So the Ale Guzzler is going to stamp on some brutes as the Maw Crusher looks on. With these massive clubby brings it hurtling down with 3d6 attacks for 5. Sharpy's happy about that. So I hit on 3s. I all hit. I wound on 3s. I fail with 3. Amazing. It's -1 for 1 damage. 2 5-ups.
Yep. Come on, you can live.
Pass 1, fail 1, so 1 wound. I've then got 1 attack with my Ed Butt. 4s. 3s. Lovely. I've then got 1 attack with my Mighty Kick. 3s. 3s. That's a -2. So 6-up save, Sharpy.
No.
D3. For 1. I don't even kill a single brute.
So one of my brutes is going down to 2, which is the one next to the big chopper guy.
Well, it'd be 1 wound because they've got 3 each, haven't they?
Yes.
So he's on 1 because I've done 2 damage altogether. That wasn't what I expected more.
I expected more as well, looking at your stat line.
Yeah. So, you now get to go back with the brutes.
Retribution time.
Yeah, so I'm guessing the big hacker guy is going at the Gargant,
Oh yeah.
and then the boss and the other one at the Iron Guts.
Yes, is the 2 there? Like,
There's 1 here,
yeah, and then
and then this one,
Yeah.
and then the big hacker's going at the Gargant.
Yes.
So, big hacker, what's it doing?
Big hacker is.
I presume it's called a big hacker or something.
It's the gold chopper.
Okay,
3 attacks.
yep.
4s and 3s, -1 rend, D3 damage.
So, wow. And then how many attacks have you got with the other guys? 7, I presume? 4 for the boss and then 3 for the other?
No, 5 for the boss.
Nice.
Actually, the boss is slightly different, so what I'll do is I'll do the little guy first.
Right.
Because the boss is something slightly different.
Oh, okay.
So we'll do the 4 attacks for the little guy first.
Yep.
Needing 3s and 3s.
Yep. So,
get
3 hits.
I get to reroll the 1 because you've got 4 more wounds.
Right.
Which is what the brutes are known for, which is nice.
That's a 3.
So all hits.
Yep.
I'm just making sure. Yeah, you can reroll fill hit rolls with Orc brutes if the target's 4 or more wound characteristics.
Okay.
So, and then 3s again.
So,
1
3.
miss. Yep.
AP. Alright.
-1.
Now I'm a +1 because Mystic Shield, so I've still got a 4 up. Fail 2.
1 wound each.
Okay, so that's 2 wounds on one of the Iron Guts, which of course won't be the leader.
So, my boss in there has an ability called the Grab and Bash.
Right.
So what all it is that he has a boss claw.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'll do is I'll roll for the boss claw first. These 4s to hit, 3s to wound.
Right.
If it hits, you're grabbed, which means my auto with me mace auto hits.
Right.
So we'll roll to see if I can get grabbed by his claw.
Grabbed by the claw, which you don't.
No. So.
But then he's got his mace attacks as well.
Yes. Which is the Brute Smasher.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's 2 attacks. Needing 4s. Which is 1.
Yep.
Needing 3s. Which is 1.
Rend.
-2.
Which I fail in the damage.
D3 damage.
For 3, so it's going to kill 1, and then drop the other one to 3 wounds. I presume they've got 4 wounds. I will double check that in a second though. And that's everything for that unit?
That's everything for that unit.
Cool. Okay, so I'm going to go with the Ogres next. So the 2 guys here piled around the Gorgrunters. The leader is here. So there's going to be 9... that many attacks. I've counted them up. So, what was it? 13. So I normally hit on 4s, Sharpy.
Right.
But I now hit on 3s because I damned myself.
Yep.
Interestingly enough, this is the way I got them, but if I'd had them with paired weapons, I could reroll 1s.
Yep.
So I'm hitting on 3s, which is Good, got me a few extra hits. I'm wounding the ad boys on 3s. That's 6 saves. There's no AP on it, but it's 2 damage each. So what's the save of ad boys?
4+. So how many have we got in the front?
6. So 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Does 6 wounds. How many wounds are they each? 2 each?
2 each.
So you lose 3. So I'm guessing just the guys at the back.
Yeah. And then the other one that's not there. Bad guy.
Cool. Down here, I get the same amount of attacks -1 because me leader's not here.
Yep.
So 3s. That's not bad. 3s again. That's not good. It's 4 saves on the Gorgrunders. What's the save of them?
4+.
Okay.
How many was that?
4. 1 goes through for 2 damage.
That's fine.
So this one drops to 2 wounds.
Yep.
Then you've got nobody else to attack with, have you?
No.
No. So Butcher's gonna pile in to here. Now I've got no idea what the Butcher's gonna do, but let's have a look at his war scroll. I've also still got the Iron Guts to go as well. So lastly, I've got the Butcher to go with his Stump-Eating Blades. 2d6 attacks. I'll take that. That is a lot, yes. So I'm hitting on 4s. I'm wounding on 3s. That's 5 saves, no AP, just 1 damage each.
4+ saves on the brutes. Of course.
So you fail 3.
Yeah.
So 1 more guy will go. So I'm guessing probably this one here maybe? Or, yeah?
Yeah.
And then 1 more takes a wound. Anyone in particular?
I put on the drummer.
On the drummer?
Yes.
Okay. Right. So, it's Battle Shock time. Interestingly enough, my Iron Guts are Bravery 7. So even if I roll a 6, they don't run.
Yep.
My Lead Belchers, do they need to take a Bravery test? Yes, they do, because they're only Bravery 6. So if I roll a 6,
yep.
I lose 1 more. Nope. My Ogres don't need to take it because my Tyrant is still alive.
Yep.
But these guys down here, you lost 4?
Yep, Bravery 8.
Bravery 8, so on a roll of a 4, you'll pass. On a 5 or a 6, you'll lose 1 or 2 more. So you lose 1 more, but I've got a banner that does something when you run.
Right, okay.
Okay, so 1 runs, which is the drummer, but because I've got the banner, on a roll of a 6, another 1 runs Sharpy.
I'll take the one next to your big guy. Actually.
This one?
No,
Because that's your boss in there, I think.
no, take it next to the
This one?
banner. Yeah.
So that wasn't bad for Battle Shock, that very situational, but I managed to get it off. So, it does mean it's my turn though, Sharpy.
It does, unfortunately.
It does. So I've got like command ability traits and...
Points for my turn?
Oh yeah, so you're going to score this one because I've got like 2 models here, you've got 4. So that's 2 points for that.
Yeah.
1 point for this one, and 2 points for this. Puts you at 10 immediately.
Yep.
So, my hero phase. First of all, because he can do the Ferocious Maw. Let's go for the Ferocious Maw on him.
Okay.
Castle value 7. I don't get it, which means I think I take damage. If I do, that'll be 3 wounds, but I'll double. Nope, so it's only if he successfully casts, not if he fails. So he's also going to eat from the cauldron for a 4. Select 1 ogre unit within 40 inches until your next hero phase, and you can add 1 to hit rolls. So I think I'll go with these because I need it now.
Okay.
Because I can't damn myself. So, the guy over here, this butcher, he's going to do Mystic Shield on the Iron Guts again. He fails it because it's casting value of 6. Then he'll eat from the cauldron. A 1, he chokes. He actually chokes and suffers D3 mortal wounds.
That's what happens when you eat Ironjawz.
So I take 2 wounds off him. That's not good.
We're killing you even after we're getting eaten.
Movement. I don't have loads of movement actually because I can't really. Everything's in combat, apart from me tyrant. Do I dare go for the mega boss? I don't think I do.
Really?
I really want to, but I don't want to at the same time because he's scary. Let's do it. So, hang on, what did I roll for? No, I was going to go for movement. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do, in fact, charge or piling's not going to make any difference at all, is it? So even if I roll a 6 for any, see, this is why the Destruction Allegiance is crap. Because even if I roll a 6, I can charge or pile in. I'm already piled in.
Yeah.
I'm already in combat and I can't move because you're within 12.
Yeah.
So that's pointless. So yeah, actual movement now. He gets to move 8 inches.
Yeah.
He'll have to go there because he can't get within 3 of them. So, shooting phase. I like shooting. Well, if it goes correctly. So of course, the lead belcher's up on the rock up there. 2d6 shots at your Maw Crusher. I will take that.
I don't like that. That's
No.
not right. What are they doing?
What are they doing?
What are they doing?
Well, they're hitting on 4s and they're wounding on 3s.
I thought my Dragon Approved my roll is louder than your guns.
Well, these are lead belchers. Their guns are loud.
I know.
3s. So that's 3 at -1.
So
Just 3 individual wounds at -1.
4s,
So you take 2 more wounds.
up 10.
Yep. And next up, I'm going to use the Iron Blaster. So 4s and a miss. That's all me shooting.
Nice.
Charges. I ain't charging.
Cool.
Yes, I am. Who am I kidding?
I was wondering, like.
There we go.
Yeah, boss on boss action.
Let's see what the Tyrant can do. So because he's unwounded, I definitely should have used the Butcher to give him +1 to hit on him. So I'm hitting on 3s. Not what I wanted. I'm now wounding on 3s, but I can re-roll 2 failed wounds because of my artifact, because there's 2 heroes within 12 of them. So 2 wounds. It is -2, Sharpy.
Alright, so I'm at 5.
Fails them both. It's 3 damage apiece. Leaves you on 1 wound.
Nice.
Not bad at all. So you now get to attack back with something.
Yep, so I'm gonna go back with me boss trap. 6 attacks.
Hang on. You
Yep.
want to go with him?
Um,
It makes sense to go with somebody else because obviously then you won't take as much damage from them. So what about these guys? Or you've got the Gore Grunters, or you've got the Hard Boys.
yeah, we'll do me brutes actually.
You're gonna go for the brutes before they get killed.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So the big chopper, the hacker slasher
Yeah, the
thing.
Yeah.
Are you going against the Iron Guts? Or are you going for the Gargant?
I'm going against the Ironjawz.
Okay. So he has 3 attacks. Was it?
3 attacks, and that is. Let's see, it's got a chopper. So 4s and 3s.
1 hit.
Of course.
3's to wound. It's a wound. Rend.
-1.
So that drops me to 5 up because I haven't got Mystic Shield on, which I fail in the damage.
D3 wounds.
For the almighty 3, and there's 1 there on 3 wounds, which is killed. Next up, you've got the normal guy.
Yeah, 4 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Needing 3s and 3s.
So 2 hits.
Can re-roll because you got 4 more wounds.
Yep. So 1 extra hit there. Wounding.
3s.
3 wounds.
Yep.
Rend.
-1.
5 up. Pass 1, fail 2.
2 wounds.
1 damage each, is it?
Yep.
Okay, so that drops 1 guy down to 2 more. And then the boss with the claw.
Yep.
The claw. Hitting on 4s.
Yeah. Let's see if I get you. I do.
He hits, wounding on 3s. He wounds, what's the rend?
-2. Oh, no, -1 on that one, sorry.
5 up, which I fail.
2 wounds.
Right, which kills the other Iron Gut.
And then the smasher,
Yep.
which is 2 attacks. His auto hit, so just wound, which is 3, which he doesn't.
Okay, I can take that. Next up then, I'm going to go back with these guys here. So I've got 3 attacks per ogre, and then I've got 4 from the boss. Now I'm hitting on 3s because I use the butcher's +1.
Yeah.
So only a couple of misses, and I think they were wounding on 3s. I will double check though, because that would make a slight bit of difference. So yeah, that's wounded on 3s. That's 6 wound Sharpy. It's got no AP, but it's 2 damage a piece.
Right, so...
4+ it was.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4 left.
Right.
Because it's 2 damage a piece.
So...
That's all of them. Gone. You failed 4 saves?
4 saves. One of them's got 7 wounds.
No, no, no.
Oh,
these.
Them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then yeah, that's all of them gone.
So they are out of there. But I've still got some attacks to go with these 4 against these. So that's 12 attacks total, because it's 3 each.
Yep.
So I'm hitting on 3s because of the +1 thanks to the butcher. And I'm wounding you on 3s. That's abysmal once again. So that's 4 wounds, no AP. I think they had a 4 save.
Yeah.
This is 2 damage a piece. So 2 go through.
Yeah.
So it'll kill this guy, and then put 2 damage on the next one.
On the one that doesn't have the mask on. Yeah.
Which is this one on this side, is it?
Yeah, putting it down to 3.
So they've only got 5 wounds each.
He has 7 because he is the mega boss. He is technically a mega
Oh,
boss.
so he has 5, drop to 3, he has 7.
Yeah.
Cool. So, that's back to you. So I'm guessing the Gore Grunters.
Yes.
Okay, let's count them up. Okay, so the Gore Grunters going with the Hatters, hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s.
Come on, miss me good.
It's a good roll, only 2 misses. 3s to wound.
Yep.
3 fail again. 2. What's the rend? -1?
Yeah, -1.
6 up. Fail them both. What's the damage?
1 piece.
1 apiece. So that's 2 wounds that go on one of the ogres. But you've now got 8 attacks
Yep.
with the hooves. So, was it 4s and 3s again?
It is 4s and 4s for these. No rend.
Okay. Okay. 4s to wound. So 1 wound.
Yep.
No rend.
No rend.
And I fail me save and it's 1 damage.
Yep.
Drops that guy to 1 wound only. Which means I think it goes back to me now with the Ale Guzzler. So the Iron Guts are going to go next. We've only got 3 left, unfortunately. I lost 2 so far. So I'll actually have 10 attacks because 3 each and +1 for the big guy. So, let's have a look. We've been hitting on 4s. Not bad. Wounding on 3s. -1 for 3 damage each.
4 saves.
Yep. So drop your 5 up, is it?
Yep.
Which is going to kill the unit.
It is definitely going to kill the unit.
So, yeah, that's only 7 wounds there. I presume the boss is only 3.
Yes, try and
So they are out of there. Which means
yeah.
Sharpy's now got his mega boss. Can you kill the tyrant though? That is the question. Do you reckon you can?
I am going to unleash pain.
Well, he does have 8 wounds. Why does he have more than you?
Well, it's because I'm an orc.
But
We don't live long.
fair enough, you are a big giant bag of fungus.
Yep. So... Oh, also...
Yeah,
Oh, I can't do that yet. Never mind. Well, let's hope we can kill something.
right?
Cool, so...
How many attacks has he got?
6 attacks with his axe,
Right.
needing 3s and 3s.
Okay, so hitting on 3s.
Of course.
Really?
Of course.
Even with my dice, what's the AP?
The AP is -1.
So 5 up. Fill them both.
2 damage per piece.
So that drops him to only 4 wounds now.
Now he's going to punch him in the face.
Right.
2 attacks. Being 5 to hit. No. He's not going to punch him in the face after all.
And that's everything?
That is everything, yeah.
Okay, so at the end of my turn, I think this one might be contested. It might be mine. We'll have to measure it up, but you definitely have that one, so don't score that. Basically, I might score 3 points here, but let's measure. So yep, the front 3 ogres and the tyrant are within range here. So I do score this one, and of course I score the one at the back there. Gives me 3 points total. Puts me at 4 altogether to your 10.
Could table me though, the way this is going.
But you still win.
Oh, fair enough.
Not like 40k. So, turn 3.
Yeah, come on.
2. 5. I'm guessing you're going first.
Oh yeah, definitely. 100%.
Right, so, first of all, Sharpy's going to hope that he rolls a 6 with his war chant under here.
Yep. I
Which
do.
he does. So,
Right.
what are you doing? Are you moving forward?
Yes. Keeping myself
Within 6 inches of the objective?
so about there.
Yep. Is this so you can cast some shenanigans?
This is where shenanigans happen, yes.
Right. So, I'm guessing he's using the +1 to hit on him.
That's correct.
I'm guessing that one's going on the Maw Crusher.
That's correct.
Okay, and then the Warboss's command ability, which will be roll equal to or less than.
Yes.
But if it's within, he counts it himself as well. The abilities within affect yourself, so you'd actually now get it on a 3 up.
Right.
Or 3 down, sorry.
That's a 4.
To 4, so you don't get it. But we also forgot the artifact, which means the Maw Crusher can ignore wounds on a 6. So 4 dice, see if you ignore any of the 4 wounds that you've taken. Wow! Holy hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically you're on 13 wounds, you've technically lost 1. Yeah, we forgot to roll for that as it happened, so that's the best you're going to roll all game.
It is really is.
Right, so the rest of your hero phase though.
Yeah,
You've
so
got this guy.
crazy sorcerer dude is going to play some crazy shenanigans.
Before he does that though, me and Sharpy were just discussing there, right? Basically, all of these guys, even if you roll a 6, you can charge, pile in, or move if you're 12 inches away from an enemy. It's not going to help because, well, it's not, is it?
Because we want to be there, but now we can't do anything with it.
Exactly, because if it let you fight, instead of just piling or charge,
That would be good.
That would be good.
So you get like 2 combat turns out of it.
exactly, because you know, Khorne have a battalion where D3 units fight in the hero phase.
Yeah.
You know, I would quite happily take if you roll a 6, you can pile in and fight. Great.
Yeah.
I would definitely take that for destruction.
I would say that would be much more reasonable.
So,
Right.
are you going Arcane Bolt or has he got some form of own magic shenanigans?
He's going to go Foot of Gork on your wonderful guy. That's right there.
Want me Tyrant?
Yeah.
So the Foot of Gork is basically the same spell as the Ferocious Maw, isn't it?
Yep, it's got a casting value of 10.
10?
10.
So why is mine 7?
Because mine is a bit ridiculous. So if I successfully cast it, I inflict D6 mortal wounds.
Oh, that's why.
Yep, on the unit within 18. When I roll the dice, on a 4 more after, I get to do it again.
Right, yours is D6, mine's D3. That's why.
So I
So
need...
you need a 10.
Yeah. Oh,
Close.
so close.
See, if you'd gone for Arcane Bolt, Sharpy.
Well, I'm getting greedy, right? I need wounds on that thing right now.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do?
I think that's pretty much it for Hero Phase, because you
It
haven't
is,
really
yeah.
got much else. So we'll move Sharpy's models and yeah, come back. So Sharpy's done his movement. The Maw Crusher's come this way, and the Mega Boss and the War Champion have pushed forward that way. But I did forget to do bravery test on my Ironjaqz. I lost 2 in the bravery 7, so on a roll of a 6 I'll lose 1 more. No. So, shooting Sharpy.
Maw Crusher's gonna see if you can explode some heads. So,
Ironjaqz heads?
yes.
Okay. So
Let's see if they live up to the name.
1 attack.
Yep, 2+. Of course it's a 1.
Right, charges?
Yep. We'll do... Yeah, Maw Crusher.
So 3. And he makes it. I'm guessing you're going straight forward to avoid this.
Yes.
Because if you're charging through there on the roll of a 1, you die. Is the Mega Boss going for the Ironjaqz though? Not the Ironjaqz, the Lead Belchers.
Yes.
Okay. 7 might not make it. No, you would have needed a 9.
Right. Never mind.
And then the War Chanter here, is he going for the Tyrant?
Yeah, which is
And he makes it on a 5, definitely. So, who are you going with first?
We're going to get this wounded boss down here. He's going to have his last stand.
Okay.
So he's going for his Gutbusters, which is 6 attacks.
Yep. But he's a +1 to hit, remember, because of the War Chanter.
Yep.
So I think he was hitting on 3, so he's now on 2s.
Yep, 2s. It's what people used to take him with the battle brew.
Yeah.
So, yep, 2s to hit, 3s to wound.
Yep.
This is
2 misses.
Yeah.
3s to wound. That's all 4 wounds in the rend.
Is -1.
5 up. 3 wounds go through,
Yeah, so he takes 6 wounds off you.
which kills him. Which, interestingly enough, right, means that any casualties you now inflict on the Ogres, I have to take battle shocks now.
Also, because the Mega Boss has finally killed the hero, I get to add 1 to all the wound characteristics of his weapon.
Nice.
So,
Was that your artifact?
Nope, that is just the Mega Boss rule.
Right. Fair enough. That's horrible.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So you can imagine on him where he's got the artifact, which already increases his wound characteristic by 1 if he kills heroes.
Yeah. Fair enough. That's scary.
Yep.
So, of course, I'm going to go next with the Ironjaqz.
Yeah.
Definitely. So, 10 attacks with them. I think it was 4s and 3s. That's bad. 3s. That's awful. So 1 wound at -1.
So 4 plus save.
Which goes through. It does 3 damage, but then you've got 3 6-ups to make.
Yep. Nope.
So I actually do 3 damage.
Oh well, back down to 10.
And then you go next.
Which I am going to do my Gore Grunters down there.
Okay.
So
it was it 4 attacks for the big guy?
Yeah.
And 3 for the normal.
Just to make sure he gets...
Yeah, it definitely was +1. So that's 7 attacks, hitting on 4s, wounded on 3s.
Yep.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Wounding on 3s.
Let's see what we get.
Good, that's 3.
Yeah.
-1 was it?
Yeah, -1 round.
6 up. So I pass 1, fail 2, which is going to kill this guy.
Yep.
And I'll keep him to one side because I need to take battle shock. So then the guy down here will take a wound. In fact, you know what? Let's have it at the guy at the back there because he's going to take longer to get down.
Yeah. Then the hooves, which are 4 attacks.
Yep, so 8 attacks altogether, 4s and 4s.
Yep.
So
That's
3 hits.
typical. Yep. And 4s again. That's a 3.
That's a 3 in the middle of there, so only 1.
No round.
5 up, which I fail. So that drops him to 2 wounds. So guess where I'm going next?
Orchestra?
Yeah, with the Ale Guzzler, absolutely. Hopefully, how cool would this be if the Ale Guzzler actually did the damage? So, because I'm still unwounded, I get 3 d6 attacks. I'm gonna beat your dragon's head in with my giant club. I'll take that. So I hit on 3s. I wound on 3s. So that's 5 -1 for 1 damage apiece. So 4 saves.
Yep.
And then followed by 3 6-ups.
Yep.
Which you
Yeah, there we go. So I take 1 wound.
wow, drops you to 9. Wherever the 9 is, there we go. But I've then still got 2 more attacks to make. So, first of all, the Ed Butt. 4s, 3s. Get in. That's -3. So you've got a 6-up save.
Yep.
Don't do it, don't.
Yeah.
D6 damage
Yeah.
for 3. So then you've got 3 6-ups to make. That's 3 more wounds.
Yep.
Drops him to 6. I've then got a mighty kick, which I hit. I need 3s to wound. I wound. It's -2.
6 again.
No, 5.
Oh, 5, yes.
Because you've got 3 up save.
That's right. Yeah.
She passes. I will gladly take that though. That wasn't too shabby. Now you come back with a more crusher though.
Oh yeah. So first of all, we'll do the guy on top.
Yep.
He has the Go Hacker.
Okay. Now you have to nominate where all your attacks are going before you attack. So how many do you want to go with the Gargant and how many do you want to go with the Ironjaqz?
So the dragon
Yep.
will hit the Gargant and the guy will hit the guys below.
Okay, so how many attacks does the Warboss have?
The Warboss has 3 attacks.
Yep.
And he's needing 3s and 2s because of the Chanter.
Yep.
And then 3s.
So 2 hits.
Yep. Needing 3s.
1 wound.
1 wound, -1 rend.
So 5 up save, which I fail.
2 damage.
2 damage, cool. And I'll take that on not the champion. And then everything else at the Gargant.
And then he's got Scrap Tooth, which is 4 attacks.
Is this the...
Human, still the Orc.
Ah, right.
He's got 2 weapons.
Right.
So he's got Scrap Tooth, needing 2s.
This is because of the +1.
Yep.
So 3 hits.
Yep. And then 3s.
2 wounds.
Yep.
Rend.
He doesn't have a rend on Scrap Tooth.
4. Pass 1, fail 1.
Takes damage.
Just the 1.
Yep.
Drops that guy to 1 wound. Now, the dragon.
Yes. So, Maw Crusher gets 4 attacks with these fists. So
Yeah.
he's going to punch your dragon back.
He's going to punch my dragon.
Oh, well, yes. Okay, you're Gargant. And that's wounds.
So you're on 6 wounds left.
Yep.
So you've taken 8 for the chart.
So 4s goes down to 3s because of inspiring.
Oh, it depends on if it says the model. We'll double check the War Chanter's ability.
Hasn't been so beaten up, it would only be 4s, it now goes down to 3s.
Yeah, because the War Chanter does affect it. So 4 attacks hitting on 3s. So that's 2 hits.
Yep. Then 3s.
2 wounds.
-2 AFP on that, or rend.
Which means I've got no save.
Which means you get 3 wounds off both.
So that's 6 damage altogether.
Yep.
Which leaves the Gargant on 6.
Then the tail comes around for the next attack of it.
Yeah.
Which is D3 attacks. That's a snip.
So 2 attacks.
2 attacks.
Normally hitting on.
4s.
So it'd be
go
3s. Nothing. And is that it?
That is it.
Okay, which means I've got these guys to go back with.
Yep.
So 3-inch pile in basically is only going to get 1 more guy in. But Sharpy playing it smart here because he's forcing me to pile away from the objective, which means he is going to score it. So I'll have 4 guys here. The leader is down here, so that only gets me 12 attacks altogether.
Surely this one's going to be absolutely daft.
It is. So I hit on 4s because I haven't got any buffs, which I will gladly take that. I wound on 3s. That's not good. That is 5 wounds, no rend, but it's 2 damage a pop.
False.
So 1, 2, 3. That's 6 wounds. So 3 on him.
Yeah,
3 on him leaves this guy on 4 because that's the boss.
Yeah.
Which means you know you've already attacked with him, haven't you?
Yes.
Which means neither of us have got anything to attack back with.
Yep.
Okay, so that was bloody and brutal, which means you score another 5 points, Sharpy. Putting you at 15 to my 3.
Yes.
I have to do something fast. So I lost 2 Iron Guts and a 6 1 more runs. Let me roll that. No. So, my hero phase. The Tyrant's gone, unfortunately, but we do have the Butcher left. So, This butcher is going to go Arcane Bolt on your Mega Boss.
Of course he is.
And I get it on a 7, but you're going to attempt to stop it with him.
Yep.
You need to roll an 8 or more.
No.
No, so D3 mortal wounds on him to basically kill him because he's got a 1 wound.
Yep.
He will then drink from the cauldron. 6. Which means roll a dice for each enemy unit within 7 inches of him. On a roll of a 4 or more, they suffer D3 mortal wounds.
Yeah, important I'm just out. I mean,
I would say that's just out. So you got away with it in the skin of your teeth there. This guy over here though is now going to cast Ferocious Maw on the Maw Crusher. 7. I fail it. He'll drink from the cauldron.
Yep.
For a 2. The butcher gobbles down the slippery innards of a Troggoth to transfer the beast's uncanny healing powers upon himself and his allies. The butcher heals D3 wounds on all other friendly ogre units within 14 inches.
No.
Wow!
Oh no.
So the Gargant gets 2 wounds back, which means he's on 8. And that's my stomach growling. They'll get the Ironjaqz will get D3 for 3, so that puts him back up to full health. The butcher has lost 2, which heals him. He'll then heal this butcher as a result for 3. Wow.
Broken. Broken.
Oh wait, I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
The butcher heals D3, everybody else heals 1.
I was gonna say.
I'm really sorry. Sorry, if you've already commented, go and remove it, because we caught it just in time. So he's on 7, which means he's lost 2, so he's on 4 wounds. But this guy would heal 1, so he's on 3. There we go. That's better. Okay, so that's almost it for movement, actually. So the ogres have retreated. This guy, the butcher, has pushed forward. We're now going to go into shooting phase. So first of all, I'm going to use the Iron Blaster to try and take out Maw Crusher. 4s.
Yep.
Big
target.
2d6 from the
Yep.
because they stayed still.
Yep.
4s. 3s.
Yep. Dragon.
Okay. Charges. This guy's going to charge.
Of course.
And he makes it in. But that's not what I'm going with first. First of all,
Are you sure? I mean, you can.
I am positive. I want to double check the Ale Guzzler to see how many attacks he's going to get whilst he's wounded, because obviously he is wounded quite a bit. So he's lost 5 wounds. Yeah, he's lost 5. So he still gets 2d6 attacks.
Pretty beastly.
Yeah, let's go with him. So 2d6 attacks for 7. That's not bad. 3s. Wait there. I didn't drink from the cauldron. Yes, I did. This is obviously on the Maw Crusher, by the way.
I expected it.
3s. I will take that. That is 6 saves at -1. So that's a 4 up followed by a 6 up.
Yeah.
Wow. So you only saved 2.
Yeah.
But then you've got your 6 up ward save. Saves 1. So he's left on 3 wounds only. But I've still got more attacks.
I know you do.
So the Headbutt misses. And then the Giant Kick, 3s.
Nope.
Oh well. Over to you.
Right, retaliation time.
I'm guessing you're going for the Ironjaqz.
Yep.
Would you do anything else?
So everything is going on the Ironjaqz.
Okay. So you still get your +1 to hit because of the War Chanter though.
Yes.
So, the guy on top.
No, he gets his 3 attacks.
Yep.
2s.
Because he's still at the +1, isn't he?
Yep. And then the 3s to wound.
2 wounds.
Yep.
AP.
AP -1.
Pass 1, fail 1. 1 damage.
2.
2, which will kill 1 Ironjaqz.
Scrap tooth.
Yep.
4. 4 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Because of the War Chanter needing 2s. Everything. And then needing 3s.
2.
Yep.
AP.
No AP.
4. Pass 1, fail 1.
Takes 1 damage.
Okay. And next up.
The Fists of Pain. So 4 attacks. He's got how many wounds has he taken?
He's starting 14.
Yeah.
He's taking 11.
11, so that's fine. So it would normally be 5 plus because how many wounds he's taken goes down to 4 plus because of the Chanter.
Yep. 2 hits.
That's 2.
Yep.
And then he's needing 3s. 2 hits, 2 wounds.
Rend.
-2 rend.
6 up. Pass 1, fail 1.
3 damage.
3.
Yep.
Kills the other one.
Now D3 attacks with the tail.
You still got more?
Yep. D3 attacks with the tail. Oh,
That's off the table. Just the one.
1. So 1 needing 3s because of the Chanter.
That's a hit.
And then 3s again. Nope.
Is that everything?
That's everything.
Okay. So I want to go back down here with the butcher
Yep.
when I get to his page in the book. So the butcher, that's the one with the stubs, so 2d6 attacks. I get 8, I will take that. So I'm hitting on 4s,
Yep.
I'm wounding on 3s. So that is 5 wounds, no AP, 1 damage.
Right, so 4 plus save.
So you take 2,
2 wounds, he's
Oh.
got 6. So
so he's down to 4.
yeah, he's out.
And then you go back with him.
Yes, so he has 4 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's 3s to hit, 4s to wound.
All hit.
All hit. 4s to wound.
3 wounds, I've got a 5 up save.
Yep. No rend.
So I fill them all, which does 3 damage.
Yep.
These have actually got 7 wounds.
Yep.
So I would actually now drop to 2 because I thought they had 6. Which means I've got 1 Iron Gut left and it's my leader. 4s. 3s. 2, and that's a chav. 2 at, what's the damage? The AP is -1, and it's 3 damage.
Cool. So 4s.
Yep. Oh, and then you've got to pass
3.
1, 6 up. Well, that's 1, but you've got 3 because it's 3 damage.
Oh, right.
So 2 more. You need 1 6 to live. No! That kills him. Just, in fairness, that was a bloody good matchup.
Yep.
So he is out of there.
He served his purpose well.
Which means that is the end of turn. So I score 3 more points,
Yep.
putting me at 7 to your 15. I need this first turn.
Are those 2 guys at the bottom there still actually there?
No, they're dead.
Right.
That's out of him. So the Iron Guts, I think they were bravery 7. They are. So on a 6, he'll run away. Whew. Right, turn 4 Sharpy.
Yeah.
I need this. Come on. 4. 4.
Reroll.
4. 3. Yes, I go first. Sorry. Okay. So, hero phase. And I forgot when he cast on a 2+, he heals a wound last time. So, the Butcher, every time he successfully casts on the roll of a 2 or more, the Butcher heals 1 wound. So he was actually on 3.
Yeah.
Sorry about the couple of backs and forth, but they're both new armies to me and Sharpy. So, he'll now cast Arcane Bolt on him. It goes off on a 9. You need a 10 to be able to stop it, Sharpy.
That's definitely
It's a 7, so D3 mortal wounds on him. For 3, drops him to 1.
4.
Yep. This guy is going to cast the Ferocious Maw.
Yep.
I feel like I want to go for the Mega Boss.
Cool.
I don't get it, it's casting value 7. But he's going to eat from his cauldron on a 4. So 4. The Butcher sucks out a marrow and gory spinal column, empowering his allies. Select an Ogre unit within 14. Until your next hero phase, you can add 1 to all the hit rolls for that unit. So, within 14 inches, huh? The Iron Gut. I wish I could have reached the Gargant, but never mind. Yeah, he's a problem, but I'm going to stay there and make sure I try and score the objective. So, that guy's going to eat from his cauldron. He gets a 2.
Oh, here we go again.
The Butcher gobbles down a slippery innards and he heals D3 and everybody else heals 1. So the Gargant is back up to 8 wounds now.
That's going to have to be...
It's within 14 inches, so I think this guy was within 14. Yes, he is. And
So are they.
so are they. So he heals and he goes back up to 4. I like Butchers. I'm glad I converted him. I like them. Okay. I can now choose to roll me destruction thing, but it's not going to help us. So I'm going to do my movement and see how far we can get. Okay, so movement phase. The Ogres have moved up here and it's a 10-inch charge to get there. But I'll quite happily lose some models if I can get over to them. Because when I can get over, I can score their objective, and I need to catch up on points fast. The Giant has moved around here as the Iron Gut and the Butcher at this side are going this side. I've moved the Iron Blaster up. Again, I might try and shoot him, but ideally I need the charge. So, I think I'll shoot everything over there at them. So, 2d6 shots. Let's go for the War Chanter. 7 shots, not bad. So I hit on 4s. I wound on 3s. That's 3 at -1.
5 up, 3 up, saves. Of course.
So 2 wounds go through.
He's got 6.
So he's down to 4. I'm then going to go with the Iron Blaster.
At same guy?
Same guy, so that's a hit on a 4, wounds on 2s. Nice, and it's -2.
So 6 plus.
5 d6 damage. 50% chance of killing him.
Yep.
Yeah, that takes him out. It's not bad when it eventually hits. Right, so charges. That Mega Boss is still kinda tough like. So as long as I score it, that's all that matters. Let's see if these make it first. I need a 10. No. Gargant. 5. Is he 5.5 away? He's nearly 6, isn't he? So he can't make that charge, unfortunately. Not what I needed. But we've got the Iron Gut to go as well. He makes it in, and the Butcher will make it in as well. So the Iron Gut will swing round to here, and the Butcher will go there. So, who do I want to go first? I think the Iron Gut's gonna have to go first. So I'm actually hitting on 3s because I'm at +1, which doesn't help. I'm wounded on 3s. That's 2. It's -1, I think it was, but it's 3 damage apiece.
So 2 4 up saves?
Yep. 1 goes through.
So
3 damage on him.
yeah. So
Drops him to 4.
Yep.
So then you will go back. You can either go against the Butcher with the Mega Boss, or you can go against the Butcher down here, the War Chanter.
Mega Boss going against the other guy.
Mega Boss going against the other Butcher.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, against the little guy that's with him.
So the guy that's already attacked.
Or was it him who attacked?
Yeah, it was the Iron Gut that's already
Oh,
attacked.
then, yeah, he's going against the Butcher.
Okay. So how many attacks has this guy got?
6.
Hitting on.
3s.
Yep. 4 hits.
And then it's 3s again.
Yep.
Of course.
2 wounds. Rend.
-1 rend.
So 6 up on the butcher. Pass 1, fail 1.
3 wounds.
3, so drops him to 4 because he's got 7.
Now he's going to punch him in the face.
Yep.
2 5-ups. Both hit.
Both hit, yes.
3s to wound.
Yep.
Of course. So I punch him, but I don't do anything.
Okay, so I'll go back with this guy. 2d6 attacks for 9.
What are the chances of me getting 9 ones? Do you think you could do it?
Well, I'm hitting on 4s. Wounding you on 3s. So 2, no AP, just 1 damage apiece. 2 4-ups, is it?
Yep.
And it goes down.
Yep.
So I'll then of course go back with the butcher up here. This guy only has 2 attacks though. Hitting on 4, so that's 1 hit. Wounding on 3s. -1.
4 plus save.
Yep.
6.
For 6, fine. Not great.
Yep.
So he can move d6 inches.
Yeah, I already know. And so first of all, we'll do the warg ability because I'm going to try and see how many ones I can roll. Guy over there still alive.
He is, so you need a 1. You should be good at this. No.
Oh!
Actually, didn't. Oh no, you didn't get it off last time, did you?
No, I didn't. So that's fair enough. So him over there's going to move d6 inches.
Yep.
6.
6. Where do you want him to go?
Towards the objective.
Okay.
At the back end.
We'll probably do this a little bit out of sequence, but do you want to do your 9-inch move at the same time here?
He's also going to run.
Okay, so run. So you got 6. That's 15 plus 20 inches.
Yep. Try and get me.
20 inches gets you right into that cover.
That will be good. That's
Okay.
Very good.
Okay, so that's obviously your hero phase and your normal movement all in one go there.
For that guy. And it makes sense because I have no other movement.
Right, so this guy.
Yes. Oh, crap.
What?
He should have spelled, like, done some spells which are hero.
Yeah, but we're still in your hero phase. We just did that to
Cool.
kind of save time.
Yeah.
So, is he going to do his own spell?
He is.
Or do you want to do Arcane Bolt?
No, he's going for his own spell. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it big.
Okay, and what are you going for?
The giant.
The giant?
Yes. So I need spellcast of 10.
Yes. Yeah! Oh! And I need a 12 to stop it. Oh, I got a 10. So, it's d6 mortal wounds on the giant, isn't it?
Yeah. No!
But on a 4 plus, I suffer d6 more.
I'm retiring this army.
That should have been so much better, man. Oh, and then does he roll a 6 to do something himself? Because I'm not within 12.
Sure.
Oh no, I am, because I only need the 10-inch charge, didn't I?
Yes, because you guys.
So you wouldn't be able to do anything.
Sure. So we'll go to combat.
Do you want to move him? Like back? Do you want to run him at the same time?
Yes, let's even run. He gets it a 5.
So basically, he's like right back here, even further away from my guys.
Done there. So combat.
War boss, butcher.
Yeah.
Well, butcher is buffing the army, but the iron gut might kill you because he's still hitting on 3s.
You know what I'll do? I've got 2 weapons, so I can split the attacks between. So I'll use my axe against the little guy.
Yep.
And I'm going to punch the butcher again.
Okay, so the axe on the iron gut.
Yes. 6 attacks. In 3s now.
Wow.
That'll do.
3s again.
Yep.
That won't do, Sharpy. Bad Sharpy.
Well, look, right, I've rolled 4 1s in 6 dice. That is, again, statistically possible.
But you rolled 3 6s in 4 dice before.
I know, right? But
And then you rolled an 11 for your spell.
Cool, so you take 2 hits off of that, -1 rend.
5 up. What's the damage?
3.
You leave me on 1 wound. Because they've got 4.
Well, that's a pain in the backside. Yeah, 2 attacks against the big guy.
Yep.
Butcher, 2 5.
1 hit.
1 hit. 3s. Come on, just be nice, let us have it. Yes. It's -2 rend.
Oh, well, no save.
D3 wounds.
Okay.
Sit.
Right, do you know what though, right? You never would have killed him because he's on 4 wounds.
Yep.
So, I'm going to be nice here. Do you want to kill the Iron Gut?
Oh, it's not going. Well, it's not really going to make much of a difference.
It is, because they're going to contest it rather than me winning that next turn.
Sure, why not?
Okay. So, I'll get the butcher to attack back.
Yep.
4s, 3s, 1 wound, no rend. Oh, sorry, -1.
4+.
D3 for 2, drops him to 2.
Wounds. So the giant gets in.
Is that was turn 4, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So at the end of that turn, in fact, is the giant within 6 of that?
He will be.
Yeah, he is. So I'll actually score that one. I'll score this one and contest the one at the back. Hang on, it's your turn, not mine.
Yeah.
Sorry. So yeah, you score 1 more point, which it was 16.
And that one's contested.
Yeah.
So 16.
And I'm on 7.
Yep.
I have it. This is turn 5, right? Mm-hmm. I have to stop you from scoring anything, and I have to score all of them to win.
Okay.
Or to draw. I'm on 7, aren't I?
Yes.
Am I? Am I definitely on 7? 3, 3, and 1.
Yeah.
And you're on 16.
Yeah.
Which means I can't win.
Yay!
No, I can get 9 points if I get all of them.
Oh.
So I can draw if you don't score any.
Cool.
I rolled 5.
Come on, give me one. Just give me this one. Give me. No, it's not.
Right, this is now a problem. A very big problem. Am I within 18? No, I am not, so I can't cast any spells on him.
I'm just thinking.
I have to kill
Everything.
or at least contest this.
Yes.
That's the issue. So, hero phase. This guy will eat from his cauldron. So he'll get a 4. Pick 1 ogre unit within 14 inches and I can add 1. So I'm going to go for these guys because they've got the best chance of making it across there.
Yep.
Or actually, it just says add 1 to all hit rolls. That also means shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Nah, even if I move forward, I can't get to it, which means I would have to move away from that. But still, no, I'm going to go for the +1 to hit on this because it means I'm a +1 to hit with shooting as well.
Okay.
And I need to get rid of him. But saying that, you're not likely to kill that. This is hard. I'm going to have a quick think about it. Right, so I've thought about it. I was just pre-measuring with that, so he's going back there. So I'm going to give the +1 to hit for him because it means all to hit rolls, which means I'm hitting on 3s when we cannon.
Yeah.
So that's good. I'm then going to cast Arcane Bolt with him to try and kill the Mega Boss. And I get it. He's not within 18 though, is he?
I don't think so.
Because you could attempt to stop it, but you'd need... No, he's not. He's way out. So it's D3 mortal wounds on him.
Get it. Yes!
But then I'm going to drink from the cauldron for a 4, which is a further... gives a unit +1, wasn't it? That's what I rolled last time, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 4 is a further +1 to hit. So I'm going to give that to them.
Yep.
Which means I'll probably now stay still and go for the D6 attacks. So, basically, this all comes down to can 2 guys make a run move of a 4+.
Yep.
So, these need to make a run of a 4 to get 1 guy at the front. Yes! Which means I'll get more closer. In that case... I'm going to measure to see if he could make the charge, actually. Okay, so these guys are going to have to not roll 1s now.
That'll shack on the gold renders.
You would have passed.
Would I?
Yeah, because like 7, aren't there? Because even with a 6 you'd pass.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, so you would have auto passed.
Cool.
So basically, I've elected to move the Gargan because even with a 5-inch move, 2d6 charge wouldn't get us over here to kill him. It'd be harder to deal with, but the problem is I need to score every single point this turn, and then not let Sharpy score any, just to draw the game.
Yeah.
So don't roll multiple ones here. 2 1s, so I'll lose 2 guys. So I'll probably take the normal banner, I think. I don't know. I'll work out my casualties first. Obviously, it's not going to be the guys from the in fact, yeah, it's going to have to be the guys from the back. So I'll take the 2 guys from the back, and then they're going to get to move 12. So I'll move them up in a second. But shooting, I'm going to go with me shooting now. So the Mega Boss is on 1 wound though, isn't he? Because of Arcane Bolt. These guys up here get 2d6 shots. So that's 5 between them. But I'm hitting on 3s now because of the Butcher's +1. That's 6 dice. So I'll re-roll 5, yeah? Instead, because it was only 5 shots. So 2 miss, I'm wounding on 3s. So 3 at -1. So be on a 4 save.
Yeah.
And he goes down.
It's down.
Which means that this one is now going to shoot at him. Hits. 3s. 2's even. That's a wound, it's -2. So the Gorgunter's got a 6-up save.
When I get +1 for cover.
You would, sorry, my apologies, so you got 5+. But she fails, and it's D6 and you've got 4 wounds left.
Yeah, come on, be nice. Yes.
2, he's alive on 2 wounds.
I can live with that.
So I'll move these guys up, and then basically he's now going to charge, so don't roll a 3. And he's in. Right, this is the combat where it's at. So I hit on 3s with the Iron Blaster Gunner's clubs. A wound on 3s. 1 wound, no AP, so you're on a 3+, which he passes. This isn't good. I've then got 1 attack from the Rhinox's sharp horns, hitting on 3s. No! And then the Grot hitting on 4s. No. Damn. That is it.
Yep.
So, I only score 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Puts me at 15. That 1 point there. So basically, it's your turn next, which means no matter what happens, you know, even if you don't score, you've won.
But I still want to try because I want to see if I can get a
Of
foot
course,
off.
of course.
Let's see if we can get some foot to go here.
So are you going for them?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, sorry. My bad. You need to attack back.
Oh, crap, I do, yes.
But foot of Gork there was a 7, so that wouldn't have gone off.
That's a shame.
Do you know what I think my problem was before obviously we tap out of that? I didn't push far enough forward fast enough. I think when I retreated here in the second turn or third turn, but not getting far enough up, maybe I should have stayed back and dealt with him. Who knows? But attack backs with the Gorgon. So 4 attacks because of the boss.
Yes. Needing 3s.
Yep. So 2 hits.
Nuts. Then 3s again.
You only hit twice. You rolled 2 2s. Sure. 1 wound.
Yep, -1 round.
5 up. Which I pass. So.
Hoops, 4.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting ahead of myself here.
4s.
3 hits.
Yep. Need 4s. Nothing.
So, yeah, and then obviously you did that. You would never charge.
Yeah.
So, 16, 15, simply because I didn't kill him.
Yeah.
I think maybe I should have shot the Iron Blasters back.
Yeah.
Not the Iron Blasters, the Lead Belchers even. Wow, I like Ogres.
I think
Iron Guts killy.
Yeah.
They're good if you get the +1 to hit. What do you think of your Orcs? Your Maw Crusher held everything up for ages.
Yeah. I think I should have threw him into the fray faster than what I did.
Yeah.
And maybe held back a little bit too much. I was a bit too wary on things.
Yeah.
And I think how I set them out, maybe not, because I don't know if they stack.
The War Chanters. I don't think ability stack says in the new handbook that if it's affected by a rule, anything that's the same again doesn't stack, so I think that is changed. If anyone knows about the War Chanter's ability, like I said, I think it's in the General's Handbook somewhere that the abilities don't stack now.
But if they don't, that's fair enough. If they did, then I probably would...
Stuck 2 with a Mega Boss or the Maw Crusher.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Sharpy wins with 2 Wound Gore-Grunter and a War Chanter.
First ever win?
Yes, first ever win on the channel, so well done.
Yeah.
Well done. Hats off to you, sir. I mean, I've definitely got more models left.
Wouldn't by technicality, I'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely. If I'd killed him there,
I know.
I'd have drawn. So I definitely think, you know what, maybe I shouldn't have shot the lead belchers, because I think the Gargant and him probably could have done the damage. So maybe I shouldn't have and should have just gone for them. So yeah, the reason I get D6 attacks as well is if they stand still.
Yeah.
But they're only range 12, so getting them in the right position is very rare.
Yeah.
So, well, that's it then, folks. I've enjoyed using the Gutbusters. Definitely different. I love the Butchers.
It was definitely a bloodbath.
Absolutely, absolutely. Sharpy's Ironjawz are fantastic, so hopefully we'll get them back on soon. You're going for 2k though?
Yes, nearly there. Just need to get a couple more bits and pieces, and then I'm back better than ever.
Yep, and I've got my model sorted for 2k of Gutbusters, so we'll hopefully see a rematch of this game. That's it though, folks. Thank you very much for watching. Please check out the rest of the channel, and of course if you want access to early battle reports, we are on Patreon. You can support us via Patreon or donations via PayPal. All the information is in the links below. But until next time, thanks very much.